What is going on, guys? This is Tom from Top Class Trainers, and today I've got my top 5 tips for copying the latest and the most exclusive trainers. So by using these tips that I'm going to give you in this video, I have managed to cop quite a few different exclusive trainers. I managed to cop 3 pairs of breads, easy breads, which was pretty good. And yeah, loads of other stuff like that. And these are going to be the tips that should possibly help you beat the bots. So, without further ado, let's get into the first tip. So, in no particular order, my first tip is definitely just pay attention to all forms of social media. Some great Twitter accounts are the Soul Supplier and Dropdate. Be sure to turn your notifications on for them, because they will tweet out exactly when the sneakers are live, sometimes even early, so you'll be one of the first people on the site, which will hopefully give you the best chance of copying that you will possibly have. Also, subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be posting how to cop videos for the majority of the latest exclusive trainer releases, usually around 3 days before the actual release of the shoe, and I will be updating those videos with all of the stockists of them. Also, once you know what retailers are going to be stocking the shoe, follow those accounts on Twitter and Instagram and turn on your notifications, so that once again you can find out exactly when they are going live, and most importantly, you can see the link before other people, and also just get straight through onto the website. Another good tip that's kind of related to that I wasn't going to put in the video, but if you just go on, if you're using Chrome, then just find a page monitor, and you can set it up so that if anything changes on that web page, you will get a notification, and you will be able to find out exactly when the website has changed, so that you can once again be the first on the website. So that is the first tip, which was to be sure to be very active on social media in order to find out when things are going to be released. Okay, so tip number 2 is countdown web pages and things like that. A number of websites that do this, such as Sneakers and Stuff, Hanon, Adidas actually do it as well, and I believe Nike do, I'm not too sure. But yeah, the main tip here is to get onto that website as soon as possible, just to ensure that obviously with the countdown links, all of the people who have bots are going to be getting on that site, constantly refreshing the page, which makes it a bit more likely to crash. Obviously, if you are already on the website, then you're there, so when it does crash, you're not going to be scrambling to try and get on the website, if that makes sense. And also, on websites like Sneakers and Stuff, as soon as that countdown clock goes down, the sizes will become available to purchase. So hopefully you'll be one of the first people on the website, meaning that obviously you're going to have a better chance of copying the shoe. Unfortunately, sometimes, obviously, as soon as the countdown clock dies, especially with Hanon, the website will crash, and you probably won't get anywhere. And obviously, then it will get snapped up by bots, because the website will be crashed, and they'll just keep fucking attacking the server, whatever. So yeah, that is the next tip, which is to stay on the website as soon as possible when there are countdown links. The third tip might sound a bit obvious, but it is literally just do everything you can to make sure that you're going to be as fast as possible on the website. So a number of things you can do here: log in to the website way before the release of the shoe. This just means that when it comes to checking out, all of your details will be saved, and you can get through it as fast as possible. Along with this one, make sure that your basket is empty before you actually try and cop the shoe, because you could be in a situation that I've been in before, which is where you're about to check out, and then you realise, oh, I've got something else in here and I need to get rid of it. You try and get rid of it, and basically you end up not being able to get the shoe because you've been wasting time trying to get rid of the other shoe that was in your basket, because the website might have crashed, stuff like that. Also, another thing that you can do is restart your internet, sort of thing, just to make sure that your internet is running as fast as possible, so you can get onto the website as fast as possible and try and check out. And finally, if you do manage to get through and you have checked out your size or a size that you want or whatever, and the website's been sluggish because of the amount of people on it and it's not reacting, don't just keep trying to spam pairs into your basket, because I've had it so many times where I've got into my basket at the end of once I've tried to check out, and I've had like 5 pairs of the same size, and obviously that will cancel multiple orders and things like that. So yeah, just make sure that you're not spamming it through. Literally click it once and just hope that it gets into your basket so that you can check out. So yeah, that was just be as streamlined as possible. Okay, so my 4th tip is to ensure that you are not just like focusing on one website and putting all your eggs in one basket, sort of thing. This is something I used when the breads came out. Obviously, when they came out, everybody just flocked straight to Adidas or Adidas, however you say it, and they were just. And I went onto Foot Locker and just got straight through on Foot Locker, obviously because there were less people on it. So be checking those websites, the sole supplier, drop date, and my YouTube channel to see all of the stockists for the shoe that you're wanting, and make sure that you're going for sort of like the most unknown websites, which I will let you know in the videos which ones will probably be a bit less used, so it should help you out quite a bit doing that. Another thing related to this is just make a load of accounts on all of the different websites, just to ensure that you can get logged in straight away, and you don't have to type in all of your details again. And also using PayPal instead of a card can help sometimes, because obviously you've already got all your PayPal details saved and things like that. But yeah, just do whatever you think is going to get you through that checkout process as fast as possible. So last but not least, this is probably the best tip that I can give, and that is to use multiple devices. This is especially true when you're in a queuing system and things like that. They'll get let through at different rates because it's based on the IP, which are randomly selected. But also, even if you're just trying to cop on sneakers and stuff and whatever, just make sure that you've got as many devices going through at the same time as possible, because I've had it before where my tablet, even though it's on the same network, has gone through faster than my computer, and I've copped even though my computer can't even get through the crashing of the website. Another thing is, if you've got, say, unlimited internet on your phone and you've got a good 4G signal, that might actually be faster than your internet at home, so try and use that as well. So yeah, definitely use multiple devices to try and get through. So those were my top 5 tips that should hopefully help you cop the latest shoes, trainers, whatever you call them. I've been quite successful so far, and I don't have a bot, and I probably won't be buying a bot because I don't really see the point, because I have actually got through manually quite a few times. And yeah, these are the different techniques that I am using, which will hopefully help you beat the bots. So if you did like this video, please leave a like. If it helped you cop, leave a like and let me know via a comment. Also, if you have any other techniques that you use to help you cop, put them in the comment section down below. I'm sure they'll also help out other people. And finally, subscribe for more trader related videos, how to cop guides and stuff like that. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
just comes and goes.